Okay, good morning, welcome back to my channel. So it has been a very long time since I have made a video. I do not sound the greatest right now. I am just getting over a cold. But today's video is my summer reading recap because I still haven't filmed it yet. So this should have been filmed towards the end of September. It is now the middle of December. December, oh my god. October, sorry. My brain is not good today. So this is my summer reading recap. These are all the books that I read during summer. I've been taking them out of my reading binder and putting them on clips like these for the seasons that it covers. So I don't know how many is in here, and I will put the full amount in the description below. I do have a full written list of how many books of the books that I read on my blog. I did that, I want to say 2 weeks ago, because I wanted to have the video done, but I didn't get it done for obvious reasons. So let's just dive right in. I have a bunch of ebooks. I've got a very small stack of actual paperbacks that I read. The majority of them this season were ebooks. But let's just dive right in. So we start off with Zach by Jenna Miles, and I read the rest, the beginning of that series in spring. So I've got Zach, Jonas, Nick, and what's the last one again? John by Jenna Miles. So there's 8 in the series. The 4 were in summer, 4 were in spring. Just by the way the dates fall. And I will have pictures. I'm going to put the pictures up probably over here. I don't know. They'll be somewhere. And then I read Most Eligible Billionaire. I have to say, this series was not my favorite. I was not very excited with it. I read the second book of the series last season, so I figured, okay, I'll read the rest of them. I did not like them as much. So yeah, Most Eligible Billionaire, Breaking the Billionaire's Rules, The Billionaire's Fake Fiancé, Return Billionaire to Sender, Just Not That Into Billionaires, Butt Dialing the Billionaire, The Grumpy Billionaire, and those are all by Annika Martin. I gotta run upstairs quick. My dog's barking. I will be back. Okay, I don't know what they were barking at. Nothing's out there. I'm gonna get this done so I can go back upstairs. Okay, so yeah, they're by Annika Martin. Not my favorite. I would not read them again. They might be somebody's favorite, but they're just not mine. Okay. Next up, we have Kilt Trip by Alexandra Kiley. It was good. I gave it a 4 on my rating scale. The reason being is their communication between these two characters sucks until the last chapter. And it sucks. But it was overall a good book, so it does get a 4. This one was one that I had seen. I think it was on TikTok I seen it, and somebody had said it was a good book. So I grabbed it and figured, okay, well, let's try it out. So this one was, I will say it was okay. And then next up we have a trilogy by Megan Quinn. Now these ones were really cute. I loved these ones. I'm not so meet cute. So not meant to be. Oops. And A Long Time Coming. I have to say this one was my favorite of the series. And there's actually really nice pictures in here. Every so often they have some pictures. But, well, this one's not too bad. I could actually show that one. But you can kind of see. So I liked the pictures. The pictures were really a good touch. Because where's another one? Like this one. So yeah. I love the pictures. There's pictures in all three. But this one was my favorite. This series was really good. I really enjoyed that one. And then we've got one of my favorite authors. As you can see, I've got a lot of her stuff right here. And a couple other of my favorites. But we have Bright Lights and Summer Nights. Kat Singleton. This one was my favorite of the trilogy. It was amazing. I have to say, the spice in this book, amazing. It was so good. I think there's like 3 or 4 straight chapters of just spice, so be prepared if you read it. But this one got a 5-star, and it also got my monthly favorite for Book of the Year. Next, I have another favorite author. We've got The Game Changer by Lana Ferguson. I love Lana Ferguson's books. I've got The Fake Mate, The Nanny. This one, I've already pre-ordered her next one. So this, amazing. Really good. It was in the running for best book, but I ultimately chose Bright Lights and Summer Nights. I have a hard time picking my favorite books. Okay, next is another series by Elle Steele. I'm just going to run through the books because I'll have them up here anyways. The Proposal, The Christmas One Night Stand, The Agreement, The Rebound, The Wrong Wife, The Ice Kiss, The Pretend Christmas Bride, The Unwanted Wife, and The Imperfect Marriage. I will say they were good books. They were, I think, longer than they probably needed to be. However, that being said, they were still good. It was just my personal preference. They could have been shorter. Just some of the stuff, it just seemed like it was repetitive. But that's okay. And then, oh, I ripped that one. Great. Next was Caught Up in You by Alexandria, this author, who I cannot say her name, this one. I've mentioned that before. I actually got an ARC copy of this book. It was so good. I've already reread it twice. I have a problem. But it was so good. I loved it. Next up, I read the... What is this one called again? I don't remember. I don't remember what this series is called. Anyways, I read a series by Devney Perry. So I read Indigo Ridge, Juniper Hill. Oh, The Edens. That's what it's called. Using my brain. Garnet Flats, Jasper Vale, Crimson River, and Sable Peak. These ones were amazing. I've already bought a couple of them in paperback because they were so good. Like I said, I have a problem. But that's okay. Yeah, they were really good. I really, really enjoyed them. I think my favorite of the series, I wrote it down and I don't remember. I think it was, oh yeah, it was. Crimson River was my favorite one of that series. Okay. Next up, I have another series by Lillian Lark. So I've got Stalked by the Kraken, Deceived by the Gargoyles, Entranced by the Basilisks, Hoarded by the Dragon, Found by the Lake Monster, and Ensnared by the Werewolf. These were all really good. They all got 4 stars because they're all relatively short. They were just a good way to like break up what I was reading because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to read, so I found those. And the same goes for this next series by Megan Wade. I read Whoa, I Married a Mountain Man, Whoa, I Married a Billionaire, Whoa, I Married a Pitcher, Whoa, I Married a Rock Star, and I believe that's the last one. Yeah, Whoa, I Married a Biker. They all got 3 stars. They're all very short novellas. They were a good way to break up the books that I was reading. And then after that, I read Alpha's Burden by Luna Lark. That one was really good, and I really want to get the second one. But I don't think it's out yet. And then I read Happenstance by Tessa Bailey. This one was really good. I've had it for quite a long time, and I don't know why it took me so long to read it, but it was really, really good. And then I went camping after that one. So the next 8 books are, well, there's more, but actual books are from camping. So I reread The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas. I love this book. It's just as good. I think it's the 5th time I've read it as the first time. It was really good. And then I read The Roommate by Rosie Danan. I think that's how you say it. I've had this book for a while. I should have read it a long time ago. It was really good. And then I read The Au Pair Affair by Tessa Bailey. I love Tessa Bailey books, and I've already pre-ordered the next one in this series. So this was really good. And then I read this trilogy by Ali Hazelwood. So The Love Hypothesis, Love on the Brain, and Love Theoretically. Love Theoretically was my favorite of the trilogy. They were all really good, though. And then I read Happy Place by Emily Henry. This one was really good as well. Definitely a good camping read. And then, because I finished all my paperbacks camping, I brought 7, I think, with me. 8 with me. One of them I didn't read because I needed to read another book first that I had not read yet. So after that, I started reading on my Kindle. So I read The Fate Hollow Academy, the complete series by Lyra Winters. It was really good. I loved it. And then I also read Unperfect by Susie Tate, Unworthy by Susie Tate, and Unwanted by Susie Tate. These were amazing books. I really, really loved them. I'm really glad that I read them. Susie Tate's writing I really love. And she's very much... It almost feels like there's lots of mental health awareness in those books, which I love. And then I read The Cock Down the Block by Amy Award, The Wiener Across the Way by Amy Award, and The Pussy Next Door by Amy Award. These were all really good. I've got the 4th one as well. I haven't read it yet, though. And then I read Blindsided by Amy Dawes. Really good. I should have read it a while ago. It was amazing. And then I went back to one of my favorite authors because I had a couple of her books that I had not read yet on my Kindle. Tense and Tights by Molly O'Hare. Just a Batter in Time by Molly O'Hare. And Hollywood Dreams by Molly O'Hare. Now those 3 are all plus size heroine books. The main character is plus size, finds love, yada yada. I love those books. They're amazing. And then I read some more by Susie Tate. So I read Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Susie Tate, Limits by Susie Tate, Anything But Easy by Susie Tate. These were amazing. They were part of a box set, actually, that I had. They were really good. They're all doctors. All doctors. And it was really good. I loved it. And then I read another series by Megan Wade. So I read Wall Street Jerk, Wall Street Rascal, Wall Street Player, Wall Street Tease. Oh, this paper's thick. Wall Street Grouch. And I think that was the last one. Yeah. These were really good. They all got 4s. They were shorter. They were all, I think, under 200 pages. So they weren't like crazy long books. They were really good. And then I read The Runaway Mate by Keira Nightingale. This one, I seen it popped up on my TikTok, and so I had to go buy the book. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. And then I read The Renegade Mate, which is the second book. This one, I found it not as good as the first book, but that's okay. And then I read The Resolute Mate, which was the ending of the first couple's story. There is, I think, 3 more books. yeah, 3 more books, and it continues on in the same universe, just with different couples. And then I read the last book of my summer series was Psycho Shifters by Jasmine Mass. I don't know, it's M-A-S. I will say it was okay. And I even wrote in my notes, it says was good, but honestly expected more. There was a good plot, but for a reverse harem, it was virtually spiceless. Honestly, not what I expected. I've been seeing so much of this on TikTok that I thought, okay, perfect. I will have a new book to read. Awesome. But it was not what I expected at all. And for like 1,200 pages, because I got the entire like Sadie's story, who's the main character. Yeah, it was virtually spiceless. There was virtually nothing in it. And for someone who reads almost exclusively spicy books, that was, yeah, nothing. Trying to fix that. Yeah, so that's my summer reading. I don't know how many there is in here. I will count them and I will add it to the description below. If there's anything about a book that you would like to know my thoughts on or want to know more about, just let me know and I can for sure shoot you a message. I'm hoping to get back into making videos. It has been a long summer, so it's been really hard to actually film. Now that I'm back to work, I am working in the afternoons again, so it's kind of, I gotta make sure I make the time, and so I'm hoping to get back into that, but that was the summer reading wrap up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!